I've been running Google Ads for years. Now I have a team running Google Ads for all of our clients. And there are some things that are tried and true. These are the top 10 mistakes that we find in every single ads account audit that we perform. Let's get right into it. Hi guys, my name is Chris Morano, founder of Blue Water Marketing, founder of Savage Man Grooming, overall digital marketing and content creator nerd. And all I'm here to do is help you guys better understand your Google Ads account based on the hundreds of audits that my team's performed. All right, so like I said, there's always 10 things that we find wrong in every single Google Ads audit. And what I'm going to do is break down those for you, all 10 of them. So without further ado, let's hop right into our Google Ads audit template so that I can walk you through what we're looking for and what we found over and over again. All right, so this is our Google Ads audit spreadsheet. You'll see there are just tons of these. All of these are what we do when we perform a Google Ads audit. You can see search campaigns, ad groups, keywords, ads, display campaigns, shopping ads. We go through all of this within our Google Ads audit. So if you're interested, we do charge for these because as you can see, there's an immense amount of work. But overall, I'm going to break down the 10 things that happen over and over again when we perform an audit. So we're going to go to the account level. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to look and we're going to see conversions. There are always inactive conversion tracking tags. So if we go into GTM, we're going to see this is one of our client accounts. You're going to see 6 years ago, 6 years ago, 6 years ago. These tags are no longer firing. They can be removed from an account. You want to make sure that all of your tags and triggers are always firing properly. I cannot stress this one enough. We always find that there's leftover tags that are currently inactive, and we also find that for our e-commerce clients, the conversion values are never ever being reported properly. So when I say that, what I mean by that is generally the way people just default set these up is that they'll take the total checkout value. You have to remember, many e-commerce stores are charging for shipping. There are taxes included. All of these different things come to that total conversion value. We always find that people are reporting purchase price, sales tax, and shipping costs within their product purchase, which then when we go to Google Shopping Ads, we'll see a conversion value that's higher than the actual product cost, which is then throwing off your ROAS completely. So, first one, conversion tracking tags. Are there any that are inactive? Generally, we see yes. Number two, are the conversion values being reported properly? 99% of the time, they are not, because they are including the taxes and the shipping costs of the purchase, throwing off ROAS numbers, making it really difficult to scale campaigns and to make data decisions based on wrong numbers. First two, tags, conversion values. Let's get into 3 and 4. Are audiences segmented by intent? We just did a pretty decent sized audit, 6 different accounts. All of the accounts did not have audience signals firing. You might say, what are audience signals? Well, let me show you. So according to this, audience signals are not audience targets, right? They're not actually people we're targeting just yet, but they are audience suggestions. In other words, this feature allows the advertisers to inform Google who they think the ads would be best suited for Google. Uses that as a starting point to optimize performance max campaigns or any other automated bidding strategies. So what we find are there generally are not remarketing lists, and the audience sizes aren't big enough because there are no signals to Google saying male, female, ages, demographics. Nothing is being translated to Google so that later we can use different automated bidding strategies. So those are the first 3. Tags, values, audience signals are never being fired to Google. If you guys are finding this video useful, helpful, informative, if you've made some of these mistakes and you want to change that and you want to give me some credit, go ahead, smash that like button, hit the thumbs up. Let's get back into it. Next, we're going to the campaign account information. Are negative keyword lists regularly updated, or are they connected to the appropriate campaigns? Many times when we're performing audits, we find the master list. The master list does not necessarily apply to all of your campaigns or ad groups. Negative keyword lists, especially when it comes to Google Shopping, should be so segmented. You do not want to have conflicting negative keywords with keywords in your account that you're trying to bid on. We find this all the time. Negative keyword lists are just this complete mess of words, broad match, phrase match, and exact match scattered throughout the entire account that is just decimating your effectiveness. So I recommend to you, go through your negative keyword list. Are they applicable to various campaigns instead of the entire account or ad groups? Do that, please. Next on the list is auction insights. We find that many times people don't ever actually look at top impression share, absolute top impression, or any competitive metrics, especially when it comes to shopping campaigns. Now, I just did a video a couple weeks ago about Google Shopping campaigns. You can find that right up here, where I show you how to see your benchmark pricing against your competitors to determine if you're higher or lower than the average price. These are so important to look at your auction insights. Does impression share look good from a branding perspective? If you're bidding on branded search terms, you should be bidding on a top impression share so that you're coming up number one. Does impression share look good from business objective? Overall, based on your most important products or searches, are you accomplishing your impression share goals, driving more revenue? Does the average position look good? Now it's the top impression share, but either way, are you outranking your competitors? Many times people aren't looking at these metrics, so therefore they're just bidding however they see fit or however Google thinks that it should. And just a little side note, Google's trying to spend your money. So these are really important. If you guys are finding this video useful, if you're like, oh my God, that's what's wrong with your Google Ads account, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button. I would really appreciate it. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Next, we're going to switch over to the search campaigns. Within your search campaigns, the one thing we find to be super relevant all the time is that no one has a naming convention. Meaning, if you hire somebody, if you bring on another agency, if your wife, husband, friend starts running your ads, are they going to have any idea of why you structured the campaign correctly? We find that everyone just throws random words together and it doesn't make any damn sense. So, I would highly recommend a naming convention. And I have a video right up here, naming convention. It was for Facebook, but it's relevant to Google. It's just a structure of how you're naming your campaigns, ad groups, and ads so that they're intuitive to whoever's looking at your campaigns. Row number 38, my next mistake that is always made is that customer lists are never excluded from the campaigns. We want to make sure that if you have a list, an email list of all of your customers, and you're bidding on relevant keywords, your customers are being excluded from being shown your ads. If they know your brand name, they can click on the organic listing or they can click on the map pack and it will save you $10 or $12 per click. So make sure to upload that customer list to Google so that you don't show them your ads anymore. They're already your customers. My second to last mistake that we always see in our campaigns are that your ads, keywords, and ad groups are a complete mess. Meaning, when we say are ads tightly coupled with ad groups, you should have 3 to 5 ads with the specific ad groups with only a select amount of keywords within that ad group. That helps for many reasons, one of which being the quality score, which will decrease your cost per click, which inevitably decreases your cost per lead. These things are so important. We looked at a campaign a few weeks ago, and there was like 100 and something keywords and search terms within one ad group. It was a disaster. My head almost exploded. So making sure that you don't just keep adding to the same ad group. Segment things out properly. Think about the user. What are they searching for, or what are you showing them? Super, super important. Right now, my team is offering an absolutely free marketing review. We have that going on so that we can help you guys better understand how to grow your business and your marketing more effectively. So down below, there's a free marketing review link. If you guys want to click that, submit your information. One of my team members will be reaching out to you to get the information that we need to provide you with your marketing growth plan. And lastly, for you e-commerce store owners, saving the best for last, do your standard campaigns. Are they set to the correct campaign priority? Have you adjusted a low, medium, and high bidding strategy to accomplish your goals, driving the lowest cost per purchase possible? Generally, we find that there's one feed, one or two ad groups, all the products in those same ad groups, and it's complete disarray. Overall, these are the mistakes that people make. I now gave you all of that information, so I expect that you no longer make these mistakes. If you are, please leave a comment down below. I'm happy to help you guys out. Leave a comment. I'll answer the best of my ability. If I don't know the answer, I'll ask my account manager who manages our PPC campaigns. He'll answer, and then I'll write back to you. I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and we'll see you soon.